Isn't it funny, Mark? Kev, Zobiberg, all these little things floating around, thinking that everything is about them, but not in a position of delusional fantasy to the extent that they're unaware of how the world works. Fully aware of how things operate and still with that belief. It's interesting, isn't it? Oh, I had so many occasions to post some things. Some reminders which still hold true for the most part, but I refuse. For points which many of you will know. So, what's the summary today? Today is a bit of an interesting day. Actually, yesterday was. And I'll summarize it today. I'll tell you why. For anyone interested, for all the kitty winks out there, on how to prepare yourself for the world. I was doing stuff, and to pass the time, started listening to various things to keep my attention on what I was doing, because it required effort, but not of the mental capacity. And so it was bubblegum that I've been listening to. And I've been jumping around between different podcasts. Some are interesting, some are not. One group, for instance, immediately received the notification by so many. They're the whores, they're the wenches. Stay away from them. They are Saga and Dogala. Oh, wow, really? And they're doing something on what? So everyone knows the deal. Then I'm listening to something else. And I think, wow, this one's an idiot. This one is as much of an idiot as the other two. Oh, the other two were they were crows. They were the 50-plus netball playing housewives. They were shocking. Oh, just blood from under the fingernails. This other thing was clearly uneducated, so cannot pronounce its words, doesn't know about past tense, present tense, plural, doesn't know much, clearly. But there was something to it, which I guess you're going to have something if you've got nothing else. And I thought it could do with a bit of a compliment, at least in that respect, so I provided it. Have no idea what this thing is. Don't know what it looks like, don't know anything about it. And it went psycho-ballistic. As in... How do I say this for the kiddies' ears? Like they're not playing in this world already. Demented. Serial killer demented. Wow, so many ears perk up. And I immediately am told, no, steer clear of this jackass. Stay away from this pig. I'm like, okay, done. And then I'm shown something and I'm like, wow, that bad, hey. And I make a comment. And this thing is as psychotic as you are, James. James, who I blocked. Stop running. You are fucking delusional. just in a fantasy dreamland. This is that, the same thing. But this one, its obsession is with killing and maiming. Its obsession is, it creates some kind of fantasy in its head, then it stalks pages, and then it thinks everything's about it, when none of it is in reference to it. And it takes slight, or it knows that whatever the deal, it's become offended because there is no interest in it. And it goes ballistic, and it starts fantasizing about raping and murdering females in the most horrific manner possible, and referring to them in the most derogatory terms. Who out there as a female is really into that? Really nutcase shit. Desperate, demented. And, you know, if I told you the irony, it would be just too much to bear. But hey, we've got those whores walking around, so I'm sure it's all in keeping. You know, off on a tangent. And then it leeches. It stalks what you... It's just crazy shit. That is... And do you know how they warned me? They said it's Sid. The other two were the whores. This one is Sid. Wow. And my response is... Wow. Jealous guy, they said. Jealous of what? I don't fucking know you. Same with this Sid. Who's Sid? Everyone's asking what. Who doesn't know? Sid was a blood cousin who viciously raped me and left me for dead because I wanted nothing to do with its obsession of me. And you all know enough to be able to refer to it as Sid and know that I will know exactly what you mean. What are you doing about ridding the world of that shit? That is my question to you. Hey, by the way, sweetie, if you have a problem, this is to someone else on a different tract. If you have a problem with keeping your man, whether that man is gay or not, take it out on your man, not on the others who are checking out this dude whoring itself for a paycheck. And maybe you should also take it out on the videographer, who is not giving you as much attention as it's giving your boy. And by the way, if you want some skill, try not to be a robot. Have I summed everything up nicely? I think so. Snap.